All right, man, we back. Motor City Sports Talking in the building. Guess I'm just trying new things with the channel. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. And I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but shit, I got a little busy. On my other channel and life stuff. But I do appreciate everybody for tapping back in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And if you don't know, I got a whole nother channel. Check it out. Felon Sports TV, that's what it is, man. But I want to talk about Nathaniel Abrams, okay? Remember, he was I think he still is the youngest convicted felon in the state of Michigan's history. And he's 33 years old. He went in at 11 in 97 for he was convicted of killing a man outside of a party store, and the next day the police got him. He was in his Halloween costume from a Halloween party he had at his school. And I went on the thread. It's a couple of days ago, man. I went on the thread, and a lot of white people was like, what do you expect? And whoop-de whoop whoop whoop. You know how that is, man. And I'm not just pointing out white people, Caucasians. Some black people that said the same. But my problem is that when you read about other countries' prison system, I can't remember, it was Greenland or Iceland, or maybe New Zealand, somewhere. They were like a couple years ago, they truly rehabilitate, prisoners rehabilitation to, build outstanding citizens. They got classes, computers, and some jails do offer that assistance in the United States, but the prison system is meant to break you. That's what it is. It's not meant for you to get out and be a great citizen. And we have a lot of great stories. It's it are career avenues for felons, especially non-violent felons. I say that, especially with the big three, Ford, GM, Chrysler. They get how can I say it? They get tax breaks for hiring felons, man. And then truck driving companies, they hire them. If some people were wondering, it's a list of places that hire felons. Okay, I even know places that hire violent felons. When I had a material team, I was a material boss at a plant in Detroit. I had convicted murderers and shit like that. But that's nor here nor there. But they were supposed to rehabilitate this young man and offer him some type of assistance. And he got caught with selling drugs, and he had several run-ins to this. He got 6 to 40 years, and that's why you got to read the articles, man, because they say 40 years in the clip on social media, but I read he got 6 to 40 for trying to sell some drugs to undercover police officer. He was basically a trial run. You know what I'm saying? And they should have helped him more. And they did, and he ain't the only one. I mean, as far as getting out of prison. Remember Khalif Browder, where Jay-Z did the documentary on? Go check that out. That's a wonderful documentary. Khalif Browder was a guy from New York, and he was wrongly convicted of theft. It was a whole bunch of bull sniff. He didn't want to plead, so he fought in prison. His co-defendant pled and got out, but he fought, and pretty much his transition out of jail and his time in jail was bad on Rikers Island, and now it was so bad that Jay-Z, have them talking about closing down Rikers Island now. If they get the jail, if the crime go down in New York, they gonna close it. But they didn't rehabilitate him. They didn't ease his transition from prison life to or jail and prison life to society. He ended up taking his own life, going crazy. And in the system, and this ain't just about Nathaniel Abrams, but the system has failed millions and millions of black, white, Indians, Arabs, Chaldeans. And it's time for prison reform. If you gonna let this guy out, okay? An old girl that's in Tennessee that got convicted of, I guess they was human trafficking, and she allegedly killed her pimp or whatever it was. Like, they need to work on, giving them, not only just giving them money, giving them skills and, halfway house and, and you know, offering them free school and giving them some money when they get out. I understand he a convicted felon, but he was a kid, 11 years old, lost. You know, lost soul. And I know it ain't your job to hire, to raise these kids, but he was a trial run, man. And if you couldn't rehabilitate an 11-year-old kid, and when he got out of jail and give him a tradesman, plumbing, or whatever the situation was gonna be, you know, you ain't gonna be able to rehabilitate these adults too, man. Because the kid's mind is young enough where it's still forming. They should have had a special program in there for juveniles and him in particular. But I just wanted to tap in on that, man, because it hurt my soul, man. That was a big story growing up in Detroit, man, about Nathaniel Abrams, 33 years old. It's like his 7th run-in since he got out. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's just, for me, it hurt my soul to hear that, man. And I'll be praying for that brother to get his life together. But the statistics say, hey, he won't be getting that life together, and he probably gonna end up dead or back in jail, doing the full 40 years, man. But hopefully I'm wrong. But it was out in Farmington Hills he got caught, and I believe that is Oakland County, as the article said. And we all know Oakland County ain't no joke. So Oakland County, Macomb County, I try to stay as far away from there. I barely really like going to Southfield, but prayers up for him, man. And hopefully, man, Meek and Jay-Z and Michael Rubin and Robert Kraft all, you know, get this prison reform thing together, man, because we need that. We need more. We need prison to be rehabilitation for guys that's gonna get out, especially non-felon guys, man. But appreciate it. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question, share the videos. And I'm gonna tap in about Jay Alexander again later, and we get into some Lions talk a little later as well. We gone.